And, I mean, you are aware that I can do this, right?
What did you just do?
Oh, look at my face. Look at my face.
Oh. Well, you are aware that I can do this, right?
Of course. Of course, I was there. I was there for the Tuesday streams.
All right, what's Ori got to say? I dare say Master Fortuneau was as nonplussed as we to learn the identity of Heidelin's lunar custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the Forum. Might I suggest we return to the Annex forthwith?
So forthwith.
We may yet have time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we summon to the rostra.
Bold assumption.
You're a bold assumption.
Well, you know, he said if they approve, after all. Sorry, Ironheart, some other day.
Sorry, I like your clam. Your clam slaps.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Clips channel. Did you know this isn't our main channel? Yeah, you should subscribe over and find our main videos and our streams as well. We also have a podcast that you can find wherever podcasts can be found, so explore the internet. See you there.
Are you in? Are you in the annex? Oh no,
I was just cheering everybody outside. I am entering the annex.
I'm entering your annex.
No.
I mean, if anything, you're in my annex.
We are. Oh, it seems it's getting right to.
Oh,
no,
shit.
no, it's Reedy. It's a Reedy.
Oh, okay.
Look at that camera. Oh, hey, Thancred.
Look at those emotes the characters are doing.
They are emoting.
How do you fit on camera? I make him sit.
Nice lenses too.
Oh shit. My turn.
My turn.
Not that I'm complaining, Oriange, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon.
I agree. Just the end of the expansion aired near, and with but 2 levels required, I thought I should appear forthwith.
Why aren't you reading Oriange?
Because I can't read that well.
I guess an Oriange would be hard mode.
Yes, very much so.
Nor I thee. In extolling the virtues of Aetheris, I did inadvertently awaken in the Loporits a desire to avert our beloved star's demise.
Oh, I accidentally advanced. Kryl tells us you've obtained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing efforts. I've news to share regarding our study of the ethereal sea, but your findings are certain to be greater interest, and so I would rather hear them first. To what revelation did Eidolon's Elpis flower lead? Well, allow
foam
me.
at the mouth.
Allow me to get out my red yarn and photographs.
You wouldn't fucking believe it.
The day I've had.
You know that? You remember Emmett? Well, we're best friends now. Heidelin? Just a lady named Vana.
Yep. Just some lady. Not important.
Then this dynamis is what drives the final days. If it and Akasha are one and the same, this all but proves Nidhona's theory. We're an entity that, through sheer force of emotion, to channel this vast, dormant reserve into a raging river, its power might surpass even that of ether.
But if our star is so replete with ether, that entity would need to be outside its influence to effectively manipulate the dynamis to the great expanse.
Meteor. Or rather, the sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations that she has been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred drawn from every corner of the universe. All for a single purpose, the destruction of Aetheris.
That's metal as shit.
Isn't it?
Then our foe is no longer some unknown noble calamity. Excuse me, I'm going a little Vitra.
It's okay.
I need to get it back in my Batman. I have but one aim, to defeat Medion. You make it sound so simple, but you're not wrong. Vanquishing Medion, and we deliver our world from the final days. But to even attempt it, there are 2 conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Medion escaped, an enchantment was placed upon her by Vina, the woman who would become Heidelin. The locations of temporal magics are not entirely understood, and so we cannot assume that our Heidelin and the Vina you met in Elpis are one and the same. Y'shtola, what are you doing? Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities of an all-powerful being, I'd wager that Heidelin possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intended for us to flee Aetheris, not to stay. Do you suppose she had abandoned her pursuit of Medion? I like the top one.
Yeah. 3, 2, well, it doesn't matter. We're reading. Is there a Good King Moogle poster in the back? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Continue.
I think so. But he wasn't primal, so,
Well,
you know, just studying him.
Yeah. I just hadn't noticed it before. Anyway, continue. I'll look at it later.
That's my impression, too. Otherwise, she wouldn't have used me as a conduit for her will, or provided clues such as the Elpis flower. I believe she has been waiting for mankind to answer to the Hermes question.
So what's the second condition?
We must find a means to reach Medion. Naturally, our chosen method will depend entirely upon wheresoever she has made her nest.
Then communing with Heidelin must be, by necessity come first. Did you and Master Matoya have any luck with your investigation into the ethereal sea?
Sadly not. Though we enlisted the help of Arnvald and other Echo-blessed allies, we could not detect so much as a whisper from Heidelin, even from within the antitower. Master Matoya is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other method of receiving instructions from Heidelin. If so, it would most likely be some form of apparatus for observing the ethereal sea, built closer to home.
I don't remember. Sorry to interrupt, we just received word from the Forum. Your presence is required in the Rostra, where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus.
Then Father was able to persuade them.
They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say.
I am just going to cover my ears and la 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 every time Y'shtola tries to distract me with her ramblings about how things might be other ways.
Well, maybe it isn't this way. Y'shtola, could you please just simplify things?
Y'shtola, please, don't lead me astray right now.
Don't
There's
lead
a
me
whole
astray.
audience here who knows the answer.
Y'shtola, you know what I want you to do? I want you to read our YouTube comments. And all the people that want to be like, how can you consider other options? Well, you see, I've read a Y'shtola dialogue. Once. Just once. Just once.
Gideon says, when we face the harsh realities of life, some seek the release of death, others grow defiant. Fight. Either way, it's our right to choose.
Talking about Xenos.
I was talking about Hermes, actually.
Yeah.
Parallel.
Mirrors.
Yeah.
Parallels.
Like poetry.
It rhymes.
My attempts were in vain. I can only assume that she has spent a vast amount of power in confrontation with Fandaniel and is presently unable to communicate.
Okay, I almost didn't click on Cryo, but this is interesting.
Indeed, as her presence left my body, I could feel how faint it had grown. Shola, don't lead me astray.
Master Matoya has suspected for some time that the Forum has been constructing a new facility for the purpose of surveying the ethereal sea. Of course, as the custodian of the Antitower, which would presumably be rendered obsolete as a result, she has a few things to say about that. Nothing that should be repeated in polite company, you understand. Please repeat it. I love Matoya. We stayed in Locus Amonis for some time. Being an imperial province, it was already in turmoil before the onset of the final days. probably the difficulties we had overseeing the evacuations. That doesn't surprise me. Sorry, Thancred. Not that interesting. Only one's soul is a distant past. The events you witnessed and helped shape may yet hold the key to forestalling the final days. Reminded of a dear friend in a future I unmade, whose selfless efforts saw the 8th umbral calamity averted, in this timeline at least. Too much has been sacrificed for us to abandon Aetheris now. Okay. All right.
Agreed.
Hold on, I gotta look at this Good King Moogle
Oh yeah, you gotta see the
poster. That is definitely Good King Moogle.
good King Moogle art.
Oh, I'd like to summon higher resolution wall texture
Hopefully, right?
with any luck. Looks like a original Counter-Strike wall spray when you get up close to it.
Who knows what sort of limitations?
Let's see here. Why are you a ghost?
Me?
No.
Oh. Well, they're probably a rogue.
Barista at the end of the universe. Is that a title?
Is that something?
You need this title,
Is that
Kyle.
something I can earn?
Kyle, come here. Come
Yes.
to me. To me, Kyle.
Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah. Oh, how do you get that?
What is that freaking title? It's incredible. I'm just gonna give a bow. I feel awkward now just staring at
Oh,
you.
spoilers. Oh, I see.
But spoilers? Okay.
Yeah.
You get it from spoil.
I
Is
saw
it
Gathering.
actually a spoiler?
I saw Gathering.
Oh wait, yeah, Kyle. Who do we know that fled to the edge of the universe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So the bird girls are out there making coffee?
I mean, we might have a hot cup of joe to restore our...
We must silence their song of coffee.
Be a strange title to give out.
Bird bucks? Yep.
Where am I going?
Yes. The most important character in the game. Steward. Eat the moon with coffee.
Turn left.
We shall. Budget tuna? Yeah. Your haircut's a little busted there, buddy. I'm sorry.
That looks good, though.
He's got, this is straight up, this is a Karen haircut, man. The forum is in session, and as such, the roster is closed to visitors.
Well, I'm no visitor.
A scion of the Seventh Dawn? Very well. You may wait in the corridor. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition you leave your armaments at the door. Lest you forget, this sacred institution holds rational discourse in the highest. The implements of war are expressly forbidden. Okay, nerd.
Yeah, you wouldn't deprive an old man of his deck, would you?
You were quick-witted tonight. I cannot keep up.